Hey, this is Frank Yosa, CEO of Ketone, and what I'm going to do here is go through the one-star reviews on Amazon. So that's what everyone cares about when they're worried about whether a product does anything, so they go straight to the one star. And Amazon used to allow sellers to comment on each one, and I could kind of explain things, but they removed that feature and they removed all previous comments that I had posted, and they've done this for everyone. They just said that it wasn't working, so they removed all comments. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go through all these one-star comments. So number one, we have Anthony G, January 10th, saying, "Don't buy," all caps. "I want a refund. No ketones in my urine. I took one capful the first time and two capfuls the second time. No ketones. Don't buy. Give me my money back, please." So first of all, we offer refunds, but I can't refund based on a comment. There's no system for me to know who Anthony G is. So you really do need to contact me directly, frank@ketone.com, or go to the website, or you can use messaging on Amazon, but it's not nearly as good because I don't get alerts for those messages as easily. It's just a regular email. So he wants to refund, you can have a refund. No ketones in my urine. So urine tests really aren't accurate when we're talking about exogenous ketones, drinking your ketones. What a urine test does is shows you what your body is discarding and not using. It's the wasted ketones. So when you drink exogenous ketones, they go immediately into your blood. You really need to use a blood meter. So if you use a blood meter, but then also have to be on an empty stomach. I just had a call today from someone that we went through the checklist, and I said, "Was it empty stomach?" He said, "No." I said, "Oh, then it doesn't work." So one capful, two capfuls, using a blood test, I'm very, very certain that you will see approximately a 1 millimolar pop. Um, and that person should contact me if they want, they want a little bit more handholding. Next one, Sherry, not what was advertised. Does it work? Does it work at least for me? I guess that's a typo. It doesn't work. Thought I was getting what was on Shark Tank. It was not. Okay, so not what it is advertised. We never advertised that we were on Shark Tank. Not only that, these fake keto Shark Tank ads. I made an entire website showing and explaining why those were fake, completely fake. They show these videos of burning fat. They show these videos of Shark Tank, all five of them investing and cheering. That never ever happened. Even Shark Tank did a 1 minute episode where they said, "Guys, we never invested in this keto pill. It's a complete scam. If you give them your credit card once, you will have to cancel your credit card because you cannot go in and cancel, even if they say guaranteed and stuff." I've had people call me thinking that I was that company and crying because they couldn't pay their electric bill because they were charged another $90 and they couldn't stop it. So that thing is a complete fraud. Not even, whatever famous people they say used it, just not true. You would think the FCC would crack down on that, but they haven't been able to. So sorry that you thought that we were on Shark Tank, and it doesn't do what the Shark Tank company claims. Not really much I can do there, but I will refund your money and also walk you through, how the product could work. And if you're using it based on the keto pill, you also think that it's for weight loss, and we don't advertise it for weight loss. So some of these people get mad that it doesn't work for weight loss because 90 other companies make all these claims about weight loss, and then they decide to buy our product and they forget that we didn't make any of those claims, and then they kind of lump us in with that. And I've made a commitment to my wife that I can't advertise it for weight loss until she loses weight on it. So if she's not losing weight on it, why do you think you would be able to lose weight on it? Now, I have a 90-minute video on YouTube if you really want to take a deep dive on why you shouldn't use any supplements, any pills, not even MCT oil. Next one, LFWS, December 14th, snake oil, 1 star. Tastes like battery acid, okay, and does absolutely nothing. So the taste, we've never claimed that it tastes good. People expect an orange juice type flavor. It is very, very strong, but we have instructions on how to make it taste a little bit better. And then people get used to it. And I get comments that people say that they actually have grown to like it. But yes, it's extremely strong. You need to put 1 or 2 splashes of water in it. You don't want to put in a big cup of water because it makes it taste, longer bad. So you want to do cold, make your ketone ester cold. You want to put a splash of water, or even better, cold sparkling water is even better, and just enough so you can still take it down in one gulp, as opposed to putting too much water where you have to do multiple gulps. That makes it worse. As far as does absolutely nothing, I mean, I don't know where to go with that. If you contact us directly, we will, refund you. But I don't know what you're trying to use it for. What are your goals? What are your expectations? Using it for sport, mind, and all these different things. So April, is the name of the person, November 26th, shorted 1 bottle. States here 3 packages, only received 2. So I'm sorry about that. But we send all the packages to Amazon, and Amazon does the fulfillment. So that's actually, that comment should be a 1 star for Amazon as the fulfillment agency. So, but we would still, send you that 1 extra bottle, but it wasn't our error. It was Amazon's, and uh, they said they don't have time to send back the shipment. Again, just email us directly, and you can get that. I can't comment. I don't know who April is. They hide the names, so I can't just send the bottle to April. So here's a great one. MG, June 2nd, 2020. One couldn't ask for a better 1-star review. This person is actually saying that it works for him. So he's saying that everything else he's tried hasn't worked, but this actually works, but the cost is way too high. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I think 1 star would have been something that cost way too high and did nothing. But here you're saying that it does something, but it costs a lot. And this person, they found that they needed to take 3 capfuls, 3 capfuls twice a day. And they said here that the bottle recommends that. We don't recommend that. But for him, his minimum effective dose was, he says, $22 a day, and adds up to $700. Okay. All we've done in our videos is try to explain different routes and different ways to take even less and be more efficient with it. Our average person takes $5 a day worth. So now, some people, I need more. When I take it personally, I don't have the same reaction that some people take. Is it because I've been keto for 5 years? Is it because I don't have the brain energy gap? Who knows? Different people need different amounts. I also need twice the amount of Advil that somebody else might need. So I'm glad that it worked for you, but most people don't need to take that much. It says at the end, sorry guys. Like, okay. I wonder if I will not be a repeat customer. Okay, they're not going to buy again. So it wasn't worth it. So a certain dollar amount just wasn't worth it for them. So you have to make that own cost benefit analysis. If you cut out your Starbucks $7 coffee and you're putting in $5 ketones, or you use the drink to skip a $10, $20 meal, but you're using $5 of ketones, you might find it to be, cost effective. But again, MG, I would, refund your 3 bottles. So really no risk there. Next one, even if you've already taken it. Ducky Girl, ordered in February, received expired product. I ordered for spring weight loss efforts. Again, we don't advertise it for weight loss. Look at the description, nothing about weight loss. Not my fault that you heard someone say that it works for weight loss and you came and bought our product. But again, still, we'll refund your money. Ordered in February, and it said that he thinks it's expired product. No, what we put on the bottle is MFG, manufactured date. That's the date that it was made. Now we should probably change that to MADE, so it's a little bit more clear. But some people have confused expiration date with made on date. It's actually so fresh because we make the product and it gets sold within 2 weeks that she saw the date that it was a couple weeks ago. She thought that was expiration date, but no, that was the made on date. And again, if you contact us directly, we would have replaced that product or explained this to you. Next one, AZ Young, April 16th, 2020. 100% disgusting flavor, vomit worthy. So we talked about the flavor before. Yeah, it's bad, but we also have found that 1 out of 10 people have this just hyper sensitivity to this one flavor. So it's possible that this person is one of those people. We've been to conferences before where we're letting people try, 10 people try the drink, and everyone's like, it's not good, or like cough syrup, or like a shot of ginger. And then there's just one person that just does not sit well with them. And the funny thing is that happened to be a researcher who's really into ketones. So he won't recommend it to anyone because he thinks everyone else has the same reaction, even though it's just him. Couldn't choke the stuff down. I don't necessarily think that all sports drinks, ketone drinks, are going to be great tasting, but this tastes horrible. Yeah, you can't compare this to other drinks. They'll put sucralose. We could easily, if you want to make it taste good, just drop in sucralose, but we didn't want to put artificial sweetener. If you're okay with artificial sweetener, that'll just knock it out. So yeah, all the other sports drinks are going to have artificial sweetener in it and not have ketones in it. So it's just really easy to mask. And this is 50% concentrate. So 50% of it is ketone ester. The other 50% is water. So that's super highly concentrated. So you really want to make sure that you dilute it, chill it, different things. And also, I forgot to mention, should have mentioned it for the other two, is we actually came out with a different drink called KE1. And this one is extremely palatable, has 6 times more water, just effectively the same cost within 10% on a cost per gram of ketone. This is half ketones, half ketone ester, half ketone salt. And this is, if you have any problem with the flavor, you just do the KE1. That's what people switch over to. So, but I'm glad that that's on there so people can manage their expectations on what they're getting. But usually the feedback is if they're expecting vomit worthy, then it's actually not bad. Ulysses, way overpriced. I saw absolutely no improvement or changes. I'm sorry about that. It's pretty general. Can't really help there. I like to kind of, when people post things that I can actually go in and help, then, it could be good for all of us. This person bought it over a year ago. Go ahead, email me and I will, refund you. Not a problem. Or I can help you actually try to get it to work. I got a call this morning from someone, and at the end of the call, he said, "Oh, I'm going to be changing my 1-star review because I thought it did something different than and I was all mad." And so I'm really glad that, he called. So I can't help people if they don't really reach out to us. Next one, disappointed, February 8th, 2020. Just says Amazon customer, didn't notice any athletic benefit, won't buy again. Okay. We have a 90-minute video on how to use it for athletic performance. So it's, it's fairly tough. It's not like caffeine. You take it at any time. If you're one of those riders that normally takes, 2 to 3 gel packs of, I don't know how many calories that is, 200, 300 calories. And then you take that out and the next workout, you take 24 calories of ketone ester and you expect it to be better. It just doesn't work that way. And if you try to mix the two together, it's a little bit more complicated. You can't take a huge amount of carbs and a tiny amount of ketones and expect the ketones to kind of take the place, or the glucose will interfere in that process. So that just doesn't work. And again, we'll refund you, just contact me. And then the last one, don't waste so these are out of 400 comments. There's only 10 1-stars, and don't waste the money. Waste of money. My review is -0. It doesn't deserve a rating. Okay, well, I can't really help much there. I'm sorry. I can give you your money back, but that's all I can do. I can't really give much advice on how to use a product if I don't know what was wrong, and I'm willing to help that person if they wish. And sometimes we find that competitors, in order to make their product go better, they buy the product and then they leave a 1-star review. That's a common thing. Let's see. Should I hop over to the 2 stars while we're at it? Let's see. Didn't work for us. Potent, but tastes like death. So here's another person saying that it's potent. I don't know if potent just means that it was working. I would go with less potent brands, but tolerable taste instead. So that would be the KE1. You could try that. But the ketone salts in general, most of them are racemic. I have a whole video on that, ketoneaid.com/salts, that talks about, racemic salts. 90% of the stuff that is on Amazon is racemic salts. So that's pretty much it. Hope that helps at all someone. And email me directly if you have any questions, frank@ketoneaid.com, or if you're one of those 10 people and you can prove your order, because we don't want everyone saying, "Hey, I'm MG," and trying to get some free product. And also join our Facebook group. On the top of ketoneaid.com, it says community. Click on that to join the Facebook group, which is 2,000 people talking about the good and the bad ways that they used it, and when it does work and doesn't work. All right, thanks.